Okay, here we are today, taking the front bumper off the Chrysler to get to the headlights so we can replace the assembly within. Bit of a problem with the headlights flickering. Let's see if we can pick it up on camera. It's okay now. There it is, flicker. Flicker, flicker. Might be hard to pick up, but the headlight is flickering and it'll turn off after a while. So it's not a problem with the bulb, it's a problem with the electrical assembly, so we just need to replace that. So got our tools here, everything we need. We've got an 10mm spanner. This one for popping the push pins off. 10mm socket, 8mm wrench, spanner, and another 8mm socket on the wrench here. Should be everything we need. So we have to pop this off and take the headlight off, and then we can get inside. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, just pop the bonnet here. Okay. So we've got a couple of screws, push pin, push pin, push pin. The lighting's not too good. Another push pin, all holding the bumper in place. And we've got a couple more. See if we can see them underneath. Got a couple of screws there, and then also on the side in the wheel well, down here. Focusing not too good. This one's missing. We need to take all these off, pop the front bumper off. Let's speed it up, Benny Hill style. Here we've taken off the headlight. This is the problematic one. Has this one, the xenon LED. I think this cable is the problem, if not this thing here. So we've got a replacement for that. We're just gonna swap that out. See if I can set this camera up. Brand new one. So here we have the assembly. Take this off, this is the old light. And you can see here this little arm. Should be on that. Okay. This one, if you can see, going in here. So if you can see, there's a metal kind of holder on the cable. You see here like that. Same thing on the other side. So you really need to sneak it under that little metal thing there. So you have to put the cable on first, feed it through, and then pop it under there. You can't really do it after the fact that it's screwed in. So unscrew it, pop it in, pop that on, make sure this arm is connected so you can disconnect like that. Now it's disconnected. Now I gotta put it back on. Can you hold this?
Hold this one?
Yeah. Make sure it's me. There we go. So now it's on that thing. So now whatever that does can be done. Alright, we can put all this back together. Hopefully it works. Before we put the bumper on, it'd be wise to check that the lights actually work. Here we go. Alright. They're on.
It helps
They
the
flicker
speaker
in.
lead his audience into the scene he described
No flicker.
by creating an imaginary picture. Usually it's something that moves.
Seems to be okay. Try turning the car on. Okay, turns out you can't start it with the bonnet open remotely. Close the bonnet, let's try it. Headlight's not on. Probably need to start it properly.
Well then, why?
I'll do that in a sec.
You want me to film?
Now let's put the bonnet back on. Alright, bumper's back on, all clipped in. So I'm no mechanic, I'm just some guy, but that took me about 2.5 to 3 hours to do by myself. It is intimidating taking the front bumper off, but it's really not that hard. Just got to get into it. Yeah, so about 2.5 to 3 hours for an amateur like me. I would recommend, if you're doing this, to get a couple of these clips, because they do break off. As you can see, I'm missing a couple now. So I might have to go and buy a couple and just patch those ones that are missing. But it's not that bad. Bumper's on, it's not going anywhere. Yeah, mainly these ones. These ones will hold the front in place. So yeah, replacing the headlights, not too bad. Scarier than you think, but definitely doable for the average guy.